Hello, welcome to Royal Family. Definitely welcome to a small little game that can entertain you for a bit of time. My name is Ipersucked. I play on server 21. I am the server coordinator there, and I definitely welcome you to a great game that has two parts to it. It's great for casual gamers where you can log in, play as you like, and as well as advanced gamers who are dedicated that can definitely look for depth in the game to understand complexity and turn your time into an entertaining way to success and win and playing for ranks. So a lot of people have a lot of questions about what's going on in this game. There's a lot going on with it, and definitely if you like this, subscribe and continue to see each feature as I go into a little depth and explain how the game really works. First and foremost, definitely want to take a look at the map of the game and show you exactly how things are laid out. Earlier on in the game, you won't see all these people here. Like, for example, you see this guy here. His name is Sir Rob, and he focuses on marriages between heirs. And you'll have like the bishop who works with tutoring your heirs. So a lot of things kind of creep up as you progress throughout the game. So my account is kind of advanced, so I know that I've succeeded a little more farther than others, but definitely take a look here. So we'll start here, and this is the throne room of your castle. Alright, so right over here you're going to see this little steps, and that leads to the tower. Now this is an advanced area here that is where exiling beauties comes into play. Alright, that's definitely something that advanced players are definitely going to want to know about in the future, so check that video out when it comes out. The bishop is part of getting your heirs tutored and increasing attributes. So attributes are very important as far as your day-to-day resources. It allows you to get more gold, get more grain, and definitely increase your troops. Your heirs, that's where your baby making machines are. Your beauties make babies, and the babies make attributes. That's the name of the game. Your list of beauties is here. Collect them, build them. They're definitely something you're going to want to learn about. These are the part of the most important part of the game for you as far as building attributes next to your vassal. So we'll make a video about that. Susan, this is your governess. So this is where your market trades for gold, your food levy for grain, and you're recruiting your troops. Alright, always remember that you need grain to feed troops. If you don't have grain, you can't make troops. So definitely, this is a economical way of looking at how you manage your kingdom. Master Lewin is responsible for your lord experience, and as well as other things like attribute potions, extra grain, extra gold, extra troops if you need them. And then there's Sir Rob here, who is responsible for marrying your heirs with friends on your server. Now mind you, you cannot marry heirs on other servers. It's server only, and that's what allows you to do so much in the game. Now the rest of the banner of this throne room kind of drifts off here, so I'm hoping that there'll be more content in the future, but I definitely wanted to show you what the throne room looks like and definitely what each thing does. Now let me go back to the tower. The tower is for where your beauties go to get locked up for 100 days. Now a lot of people think, wow, 100 days, that's a long time. It's like, yeah, these are the elite strategies for players that want to grow their accounts, and to grow your account sometimes you only can focus on smaller objectives. So when you have 20 some odd beauties, sometimes you only need to focus on 15 rather than the whole 20. So it's a different strategy of playing. So let's open up to the map. This map here, we'll start from here. You have your prison up top, the death tower, which is still locked, commerce, your alliance, the ramble, academia, arena, throne room, or not the throne room, I'm sorry, that's the king and emperor titles. That's their throne. You have your library tower, your conquest, This is your Lord's Hall. That's the throne room we were just at. We have Parliament, the rankings, our feast, and lastly we have the Invasion of the Dead behind the Wall of the North, and we have our Strike Rebels Keep. So this is a pretty advanced map. This has a lot of activity for the day-to-day or whenever you want to pick up. Prison is always a day-to-day thing, and it works coincidingly with your conquest. Okay, the more conquests you do, the more points you gain for prison. The more prisons you do, the more little amounts of items you get. That includes jewels, intimacy, charm, anything you can think of that's a regular thing. Commerce works proportionately with your intellect. And that's one of your 4 major attributes. Okay, the more intellect you have, the more you can visit for a cheaper price of gold. Your alliance is your team. Okay, this is the backbone of the game. Without a team, you got nothing going on. Okay, this is where they house all of their concepts for summoning bosses, paying membership, and there's also a place where you can go to get items, really good things. Ramble is a way to also increase revenue of gold and troops, as well as increase intimacy with your beauties. Okay, do not take it for granted. Ramble is a very intriguing part of the game that allows you to store up a lot of attributes quick. Academia is a place where you can sit with your hero or with your avatar, and you collect points for skills. So very interesting place for you to sit down and gain some easy levels for your team of vassals. Arena is where you take your vassal and go head to head with another player. Really exciting times right now, so definitely you'll want to read about and watch my video about Arena. I got a lot of tricks that'll help you grow. Okay, the throne room. This is the place where all the smack talk starts. People who have titles and people who don't, and people who are ranked in the best of the best and the most popular of all the people who have titles. Definitely a place to check out who's active, who's powerful, who's not, and who lost theirs. Okay? Library Tower. Library Tower is a place where you can take your vassals, and for a 3-hour stretch, they can get trained for Arena and a little bit for their talent skills. Very important place. Conquest, we kind of talked about a little bit. It works with the dungeon on the side here, the prison. And so this is a challenge of taking troops against your power and competing against these chapter quests. Okay. Overall, the storyline is kind of subpar, but afterwards it's really about every time you complete a chapter, you get 100 gold, which is good stuff. Parliament is a daily feature that allows you to gain experience overwide and as well as talent skills for your vassals. Definitely take a look at that. There is a lot to learn about how to move forward and move fast with that type of feature. The rankings is 2 parts. First is local, which will compete with who you are local on your specific server, and then there's also a ranking board for your cross server. So it has every single server so far that's open to cross server. So if there's a new server out, it won't show their rankings, but it'll show everyone whose server is already intermingled in the cross server fights. Feast is a place where you can go to get points. Now these points are really important. These points will focus you on Lord experience as well as potions, and potions play a pivotal role when you're talking about attribute growth. So mind you, this is a place for gems. If you need gems, this is a place where you're going to want to spend those gems. This is something very important for advanced players as well. Invasion of Undead. Now this is a place where you test your vassal's mettle against bosses. Just like with alliance bosses, you're going to hit waves of bosses here and collect rewards, mostly gold, sometimes gems, sometimes scrolls, as well as there's also a battle with a major boss, the Undead Lord, that spawns daily and will retreat 1 hour after the timer goes off. So definitely, there's a lot to learn and special secret rewards about that feature. So I'll check back with you with another video about that. The Wall of the North Just like with the tower inside the throne room, the Wall of the North is a place where you exile your vassals. Again, if you're only focusing on 20 out of 40 vassals, you're going to realize how important that plays a role with things that items that have random stacks to them. For example, if you're trying to focus on building talent and arena skills, you're going to have stackable items that disperse them randomly, and you don't want them to land on vassals that you're not already working on. You can exile those so you can only focus on the ones that you need to. Okay? As well as working in arena, definitely. You don't want to be a target on your back with 37 or 40 vassals, and you stick out like a sore thumb because you've got more points to lose. This is an advanced area for people, again, who are looking to grow as an elite player, and they don't want to get on people's radars. Strike Rebels, this keep is about gaining experience, gaining charm, gaining potions. It's another place just like Commerce where you take your troops against your power. Unlike Commerce, which was taking your intellect and your gold, this is a place where you can really make a fortune in experience. So I'll talk another video about that and make sure you understand how important Strike Rebels is to growing up. Okay, that's really the whole entire map, all up in a nice little bundle here. Just again, subscribe and check in with my new videos and find out exactly what else you can learn about this little game. So if you're new to the server, new to the game, definitely this will pique your interest in how you do your daily routine, or if there's something you're missing, you'll find a way how to play the game a little bit better and make better gains in your time playing. If you're on an older seasoned server, definitely this will help you boost up your game, competing with people who have been playing with you for over 3 to 4 months. All right, check back with you later. See you.